in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week.
We are back for another Mac Daddy vlog. This time round we are at Jambo Sydney, and we thought we would just showcase what Australian drag racing is about. This is one of the biggest events of the year, between this one and Jambo Queensland, and we're doing our podcast here thanks to the Dragway and thanks to Jambo for letting that happen.
It's going to be a good podcast.
100%. You know, the last one at Queensland was pretty cool, and I think it's good to show racing and show what, you know, what happens behind the scenes. So,
well, some people are racing.
Well, yeah, I'm not racing.
Unfortunately, there's no Mac race cars here racing today.
Yep.
It's a bit of a sore spot for Mo here, but Mac Daddy did make it. It is finished, but we didn't want to go testing in front of a big crowd and at Jambo because too much pressure. So
yeah, look, it's not a good ideal situation to dial in a new car.
It's a brand new setup
on a non-radial prep track, even though the guys at the Dragway have been working on this hybrid track, and I've heard that it's been working great to get both radial and slick cars down. So who knows, they might be onto something here that would be able to further push the radial scene along with the big tyre scene all at once. So pretty good effort that everyone's thinking outside the box.
I think it's great. I mean, the boys have all noticed that roll racing has really taken off, so there's a huge scene, and it's slightly moved away from drag racing lately, so we've all got to put effort in to bring the drag racing back, obviously, because that's why we're all here.
100%.
And I think this is a really good stage to do it. Jamboree's obviously been around for 2 decades.
100%. It is the event for the Australian calendar to showcase some of the biggest cars, if not the biggest cars. It's a shame that the event in Adelaide is on at the moment. I think that's the PDRA one. It's on the same weekend. Bit of shit timing and poor planning. And that sucks because there would have been a bit more cars here. But look, at the end of the day, I guess people want to see racing in all different states, and it is what it is. But there's a few big cars here.
There is some big cars here, yeah.
And, you know, I think everyone's sort of keen to get back to the start line because it's been a slow start to the year.
It has been. And we've had nothing but rain, ruining every event here for the last 2 months, pretty much. So
definitely. So we'll see what's around and what's happening.
Sun's out.
Yeah, it's a bit windy.
A bit windy, but
it's a bit, yeah.
If it settles down this afternoon, it'll be cracker.
100%. So we'll get some races. We've been lucky to be given some media passes by the track. So thank you to Darian from the Dragway for making that happen for us and give us an opportunity to stand in these good locations to be able to film for you. Tom obviously will capture as many runs, PBs, records that he can, and maybe we'll get around to speaking to some people. I know people are busy in the pits. I know how it feels to want to do an interview when you're in the midst of racing, but you know, this isn't a full-blown vlog. It's going to be just a little short Jambo, real episode of, you know, Australian drag racing, so the rest of the world can see that, you know, we are serious racers just as much as you guys are. So, you know, stay tuned and hopefully you enjoy what comes.
Maybe we can enjoy a bit of racing ourselves for once.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of getting over that now. I want to be standing behind a car. I'm sick of it, so I'm ready to either go back to America or have a car here.
You know what's going to happen at the end of this year? We are going to be so sick of racing, but I'm looking forward to that.
100%. So
we'll ease into things.
Definitely. So stay tuned and we'll see you guys shortly. Frank Tarabay always willing to do a nice burnout. You're not going to go wrong with Frank behind the wheel, mate, I'll tell you that. Always good to go. Oh my God.
I got that.
Oh my God, man. That was close, bro.
Wow.
How they missed each other, man. Oh my God, man.
He did bin the front of it, didn't he? It looks great.
Frankie's getting out, man.
Wow.
Oh, man. Lucky he's all right, bro. He's out of the calf. Oh, real. How they missed each other.
Track's too sticky. Why did it go right so hard, man?
Oh, that's insane, man.
The outside. Look at that.
So I guess it lost the touch. Oh my God. Wow. Like, honestly, I mean,
Wow, man.
give me your Jambo.
Wow.
Man, that was wild. That was absolutely
That turned
wild to
hard.
see, man. That's crazy. The way that they missed each other, that was like, honestly, I think that was like, came down to like a hair width.
Yeah.
That was insane, man. Wow. Thank God Frankie's all right, man.
The outside tyre you can see was
Yeah.
cramping.
Oh, man, the way that let go.
That was, he had no time to get off that.
Yeah.
I can hear an RB. Looks like Zeus is coming up. Pretty good launch there for Zeus.
RBs on the start lines going against each other, so it's pretty cool. You don't get to see that much when we're over there. That's nice. I like that. But yeah, look, 5.9 at 246, not bad. Like edge a bit closer to that 260 mark that everyone seems to be chasing.
Magic number.
Yeah, magic number. Here we go. We've got some rotor on rotor action happening.
Blue car keeps stalling. I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully they can get it fired up.
There we go. It's alive. It's always good to see two rotors going at them as well, because they always like to give it to each other, you know. So we're good to see.
Disaster. Left lane double bulb there.
Both lost the tyre there.
And he lost a tyre.
Yeah.
Luckily the right hand lane couldn't get off as well.
You can feel the heat now, yeah, on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
It's starting to warm up, so the track temperatures are definitely changing, and I think that's showing in the way that these cars have been getting set up from yesterday to today. So it's going to be interesting to see how they go throughout the day. Honestly, man, I love that kid.
Red car challenge.
He's just an awesome kid, and he's also really good at what he does. Like, that kid can drive. tell you that.
Medium, mate.
Yeah, stick it, Amp. Stick it. I think it was moving.
That was moving.
Yeah, that was moving, man.
That was a bit of a big pedal in the beginning there.
Yeah, no, that was nice out of the hole, and it was going good. So that's a fast car, man.
He's a madman.
Yeah. Menu.
720s.
He drove the shit out of that, man. Wow.
Pedal the shit out of
Wheels were up in the air nearly the whole way. That was sick. Well done.
Epic drive. Big misfire there. And the Enviro 2J, you'd hear it all the way up the top of the track, and he didn't get off it very quickly. So VL God coming up, another RB, let's go. Chasing that 5-second pass.
Yeah. Amp up and VL God. We can expect a big ass burnout. I'll tell you that. Definitely known to do his big ass burnouts at Jambo. So let's see a burnout and see if we can if he can crack into that 5-second zone that everyone's chasing in the VLs at the moment. Yeah, as always, big ass burnout.
To pedal it, get off it, shook the tyre, chasing the truck again, I'd say, but first run.
Yeah, took off pretty aggressively and came out of the hole pretty hard, so you can see that it wants to fucking take off.
You gave it another little stab there to see how the engine felt.
Did you see that? He drove that off the wall. That was close.
Steered the crap out of that.
That was insane.
Right two wheels as well.
Pack Performance up in their new car. Looks like a Camaro. Nice. I like this car. Looks real modern and slick.
Camaro rotor.
Mate, can't beat the sound of that rotor.
I love the yellow. was moving. That was
sick.
moving.
Yeah. You see it like steaming down the track.
Felt that.
Sick.
That was on rails too, man.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Tell you what, man, the prep's holding out. It's been pretty good.
Joe Couchy's up. It'll
Every
be good.
single, but all different kinds of tyres have been going down, so pretty impressed. Yeah, Mr. Gauchi is up, the one and only Mr. Gauchi. Let's get it, Joe. Wow, well done, Frank Tarabay. 261, 586, man.
Hell.
That thing is moving.
Wow.
Wow. That was sick. You got to remember, he just got out of a car that he had an accident in.
Yeah. Well,
So to jump out of a car that you just crashed and then jump in another car and send it and go 261, that's a driver. That's the difference between a driver and someone that he hasn't got the experience or the heart to do something like that. Well done, Frankie Tarabay, man. That was sick.
Hard ride.
Gauchi also, man,
He pedalled that.
yeah, pedalled it, still went fast. They're going to be two good cars. I think they'll be up there in the finals, these cars, man.
This track is fast.
It's looking
Today
good,
it's
man.
fast.
Definitely looking good.
Go. Hey, okay, I know I'm here to stay. Counting on my wins, so I can't play it safe. I'm a go-getter, I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter, I'm a trendsetter. Bet on myself. And before the top, and I don't need your help. We set the tempo, we run this thing as simple. Let's go. Boy, I'm locked in. Know your place, I'm top 10. And all my haters watching, so you know I keep on clocking. Let's go. Tell them tenfold, I'm gonna change the tempo, okay? Tell them I can't play it safe. Got more wins on the way. Gotta show them how to do it. Man, my team make it play. Go against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter.
Make sure that you're subscribed and also make sure you enjoy the rest of the vlog. Bye bye.
Now watch me go up. Critics acting up confused, they can watch me blow up.
Welcome back to another episode of That's Racing, episode 42.
You
I get it right this time?
You got it
Sweet.
right. 42?
42.
Let's
Yeah.
go with 42.
And we are live at Jambo.
We're not live, but we're out Jambo.
We're going to call it live.
Well, we got Collin here. Thanks, Collin, for giving us the
thank you,
time
guys.
out of your busy day. I'm sure it's chaotic and mayhem down there. So thanks.
There's always something to do.
100%.
Always something
I
to
didn't know
do.
you had a sandpit on.
We do, yeah. There's a couple of people down there at the moment that are in the sandpit having a bit of a play.
Well, I've been there, done that, so I'm not going to comment on that. It is fun down in the sandpit.
You have the video of that? Like a day
Yeah,
at the beach.
it's on my page.
Insert it here.
Yeah, insert sandpit video here, no
Yeah.
problems.
It's too far to go to the beach for you, so you can do it
Yeah,
here.
if I get, just
You
give
don't
it
want
a
to get
go.
bucking in
Well, it is four-wheel drive the car, so I thought, hey, let's give it a go. So,
Yeah.
Well, we
didn't
actually
quite work
watched
out.
that, didn't we? His chutes just ripped off on the finish line.
No. Oh, this one, yeah.
Just then.
No, this one,
Yeah.
to put it back into second gear instead of putting the parachutes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I
okay.
put the chute lever right next to my shifter, and
Yeah.
Was that LOL? 13B?
Yeah.
Yeah. It just blew the chutes off on the finish line. Just ripped them straight off.
man, that's crazy. We've seen some crazy shit happen already. You know, the close
Frank
call with
Tarabay.
Frank Tarabay and,
Yeah.
and the other car, and
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a hard turn for Frank.
I thought they actually hit. So
They just
It
missed.
was that
But
close.
then he gets out again in the other car, I assume, and ran a 570.
at
Yep.
261.
261.
Yeah.
With tyre shaken
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
whole way.
Yeah, look,
He's coming
that's
back. He's coming back
balls.
out in the 2J. It's
That's
all
pretty
done.
Is it? Yeah, I said like the hit wasn't that bad.
It
so.
just broke the little bottom for the exhaust goes that square.
Really?
Well,
That's
the whole
it.
clip's fine.
It didn't look that bad. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good already.
just
Yeah.
tapped that with it. He
Yeah.
looked like he avoided it.
Yeah.
Did well.
His water went underneath his.
It's
Back
no one,
left
no one likes to see that. It's very sad to see cars hit the wall. You know, like as racers, and
Yeah.
we all love. Doesn't matter what type of car it is. It's not good to hit the wall.
Hey, do you get
feel for 'em.
PTSD from looking from here at that wall?
Yeah, I can still taste the concrete. Taste a bit of sand,
You
bit of
got
concrete.
you got a bit of permanent. You got a spot down there.
There is. There's a permanent.
Did you guys sign us?
purple-
Go sign
purple
us.
net- I
Need to
should,
go.
yeah.
Mac was here.
Yeah.
Should. It's about the
Max
same.
Tooth was here.
Yeah.
It's about the same spot where Ashraf went back to first and
Oh,
lunched his old
really?
engine and gave
Nah, I
us.
did it over there.
Did you? Even closer.
I did it at the start like
You
us.
guys have heard a bit of stuff down here, haven't you?
Yeah, we're trying to follow that 4Gs.
Egos mainly.
Come on.
Well, the
then.
last time we did a podcast at Jambo was Queensland last year, and that was pretty cool. Look, that is my favourite event of the year.
I was just
Yeah.
telling you,
I love
Queensland
Jambo
Jambo is off
Queensland.
its head.
We make like a whole trip out of it, you know.
Yeah.
Now where we
Hey, it's
we
3
go
days
and-
this year.
Is it?
3 days.
It's a
We
3-day
announced
event.
it last night.
That's sick.
So we'll have testing still on the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but the testing will finish probably around 2 o'clock or something on the Friday, and then we'll start at 3 and go into the night, and that'll be a qualifier for all classes
That's sick.
to knock
Yeah, but
just to
mad.
knock the pressure off and eliminate working into Sunday nights.
Yeah.
we want to finish early on a Sunday
Yeah,
afternoon.
And
That's
go
a good
out
idea.
and celebrate.
Yeah.
Because
And
you
then-
get out on that Sunday and you're racing the clock, and sometimes
well,
you don't make it.
Ashraf said he's going to do an after party this time down the coast, so everyone's keen to go to that.
Where's
No,
the coast?
Thanks, bro.
Gold Coast.
Oh, Gold Coast.
Gold. Where all the gold.
God, everyone's
is.
invited. Everyone's
Yeah.
invited.
So
What do you reckon the difference is, and why do you think Queensland attracts such a bigger crowd than Sydney?
look, Brisbane is the baby. It's always been it's our prodigy event. It's the main one. I think we've put a lot into that, and it's interesting because we're at the home of a lot of drag races here in Sydney.
Yeah.
But you're right in what you said earlier, and Asha said the same thing, is everyone loves to go to Brisbane because they make a holiday of it.
Yeah.
So it's not just they're going there to drag race. Like today, it's a one-day event. Everybody comes here to race and they do their part. But Brisbane becomes a holiday.
Yeah.
People like to travel. You know, you look at Sam Sadek, he likes to leave like on a Monday and
Yeah,
he
gave me
stops
this
at 4 or
cornflakes.
5 places and has barbecues, and he just loves it. And then this morning when he come running over, that he's found out that it's a 3-day event and he wants to make it a 4-day event.
Go for a week, why not?
Yeah.
He does. He
So-
loves it.
Look, who knows where Jamboree will be in another 10 or 15, 20 years, you know what I mean? But at the moment, that's what we're going to work with. We're working in with the venue as well, because staff and fatigue and people working, all these crews that work at nights and late, they're big long days. You know, we're not here for, you think of our normal businesses that we all run and we try to get staff to work an 8 or 10 hour day. We're here for 16-hour days. Like my team were up at 4 o'clock this morning, you know, and they won't finish till probably midnight, 2 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
So they become long days. So if we can try and spread that, make it better for the racer, make it better for all of our partners and our sponsors, and it'll be a much bigger event at the end
That
of
was
the
a
day.
good race.
Yeah, look,
Yeah, was it?
I think, you know, I struggle to sort of understand why, but that does make sense, you know, and a lot of the cars are based in Sydney. I don't think it's a shortage of competitors, because
No.
as you told me earlier,
No.
that gets sold out real fast.
Yeah.
It's getting bumps on the seat, so
Yeah.
that's the real issue, and it's a shame because
Yeah.
it's an amazing event, and now that they've lifted the 260 rule,
Yeah.
and now people can, you know,
Yeah,
really
everyone will
backdoor
get
it.
back into
Yeah.
it.
You can sort of see the excitement in people like Frank and, you know, all the cars that can do
Yeah.
that to come out and full send, and that's what we really want to see, right? We want to see a car on a mission on full send, you know?
I mean, Outlaw Pro, I mean, Factory Extreme cars have the capability of running 260 all day long. You know what I mean? We've had a couple have done
Sorry,
that.
can we talk a little bit about how that happened for the people that don't know? 260 rule got lifted. How? When did it happen?
The 260 rule,
Because I remember
it's
we
in
spoke
play,
about it
it's
last
still
time.
around. There might be tracks that still might enforce that. We've had a few incidents and accidents over the last few years that, God bless all those people that have had accidents or we've lost races in an accident. And as we all know, again, in business and what we run with our day-to-day businesses, insurance is a big thing. So liability, mitigation, risks, we're all about safety. I mean, I just built a new car and we built it for safety. We want to go faster than 260. 260's there, it's now been lifted. Does that mean that we should all go out and go 270, 280 mile an hour? No, most cars might only go 267, 268. It just lets them not worry about having to. No drag racer should actually go out and say, I want to go faster than that. You know, like if your car goes that because it's a good run and all your stars align and you make that pass, that's great. You've gone that mile an hour and you don't have that risk of getting in trouble for it. I think that's how we should look at it. But we should also look at the safety factors. And I believe in the 260 mile an hour band, the lift is the bigger parachutes, electromotion. Electromotion is a big thing. And we've actually had a lot of races that are relying on electromotion. They're driving into it thinking that the electromotion is going to stop their car. That's actually so dangerous, it's not funny. You as a driver should be pulling your own car up, not relying on electromotion to stop your car. That's one big thing.
Only,
it's a safety component. It's a backup for us as racers.
Passes out or
If something
forgets
goes
to
wrong,
push,
that's right.
and
If
it
you go
takes
through the
over.
finish line, you've tagged the wall, you become unconscious, your car's still a bullet, doing 260 mile an hour through the finish line. If you're unconscious, the idea of that
It's a
is...
fail-safe.
Of course it is.
It's just a fail-safe, yeah.
So, you know, lifting the speed is a good thing. Yes, it's good for the punters. They can come out and they're not restricted or, oh, why is it like that now? You know, so it's a good thing that it's there, but I still think we should all be very cautious of what these cars can do. They are, you know, I went from a 230 mile an hour four-cylinder to a 260, 70 mile an hour Pro mod. And that extra 30 mile an hour is, there's no mucking around. You know, like I've said, the first time I ever noticed that was at night when the lights turned from single lights to a blur. You now know you're going fast. And you've got to have your wits about you and you've got to know how to drive and you've got to know what to do and be quick enough to do that. So, you know, speed can become dangerous as well.
I understand the perspective and the point of view of safety and all that. And I always sort of refer back to my experiences in America and how they do things. And it is a lot different to here. The difference is that I've learned recently from dealing with the track and sort of speaking to them about trying to just better everything and make it more accessible to the everyday person, to get bums on the seats, to get more events happening. And given that this place is still, you know, government owned, you have to jump through all these extra hoops, where if you look at all the other tracks around Australia, I think the rest of them are privately owned, right? Willowbank is?
Willowbank's isn't basically a not-for-profit. It's a drag racing. There's an entity that runs that, but it is on council land as such. So their obligation, though, as a business, is no different than IHRA's or here, Sydney Motorsport Parks. You know, they're all part of New South Wales Sports and Rec. So, you know, we've all got it, and even Jamboree as a business, we are accountable. If someone's seriously hurt, all parties are dragged into that, whether it be IHRA, Jamboree, whatever entity, it could be a separate contract company, whatever the problem is. So the big thing is safety is a core component of our, we don't want to see anyone hurt.
Yeah, look, I agree, but you're strapping yourself into one of these missiles, you're planning on going really fast. Ultimately, the risk falls on you, and, you know, having a cap on speed in a motorsport sort of environment is sort of a bit like, you know,
defeats the purpose.
Yeah, it's like, you know, telling a horse you can't run at full pace. It's a hard pill to swallow for some of these guys that are putting in $1 million investment and, you know, trying to go as fast as they can, not just to compete locally, but to compete internationally, because they don't have them restrictions. So it's a tough one, and I get it, and I totally understand, but I can see the movement and that the effort put in from both the track and promoters to try and better the sport is there now, where I feel like a few years ago, or even just a year ago, no one was listening. So it's
it was
changing.
a lot of talk. It was a lot of talk amongst racers And then there's a lot of talk on social platforms, and I get that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I wear multiple caps. Like I said, I built a car, and I can tell you right now, my team, my car, my goal, and it won't happen this year, next year, it might not even happen the year after, but our goal is 300 at 4.9s. That's our goal.
Yeah.
So that's fast.
It's fast, yeah.
Are we concerned about it as a team? Yes, we are. Are we trying to look at different designs? We're talking to aero companies in the US, and we're going to be doing CAD drawings on the car. We're trying to look at air in and air out of the car. So it'll be a completely different model to what you've seen here in a pro mod car, because we want to keep the car on the track, but we want to run 300.
Can you imagine 4.9s, 300 mile?
Yeah.
It's possible.
Well, it's not far off.
No, it's not far off. No, it's not far off. But if you do it right and you make it happen.
Jimmy Taylor's licking it basically, so he's almost there.
Yeah, look, in a blink of an eye, that can just go south on you.
Yeah,
And at
I
that
can tell
speed,
you right now,
there is
you're not hanging.
There's no safety.
You're
in the
going
world.
wherever that car's
saving
going.
you at that speed.
You're a passenger.
You are the passenger, and that's the point. This is where we talk about that difference in speed. Is you're the passenger. Is your car ready to handle what's going to go?
Just tap the wall. But in the burnout.
In the burnout.
Yep.
Yeah, see? And that's what we're talking about. There's the safety right there.
Doesn't need
This
speed.
is- if you want to see wall tapping, people doing big wheelies and carrying on, this is where you're going to see it.
Yeah,
Today. This is
definitely.
where we'll see it. It always happens here.
That looked like slow motion, man, though. And those front ends are impossible to get now.
Yep.
You ruined that one.
That's what Jamboree's about.
So tell us, you got a new car coming.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
tell us
already
more about
arrived.
that.
What is it?
It's a new Pro Mod. It's a new Mustang.
No sneaky photos.
No, because it's not painted yet. So
What's going in it?
the 4.9 is already in
Proline.
it. The Proline engine, the new one, first turbo one that they've done. I got the first one off the ranks.
I think that's the MH8?
9.
9.
Yeah.
It's going to be
And
sick.
yeah, twin turbo.
Yep.
Yeah.
What turbos you running?
That's a good question. At the moment, they'll be Garrett's because Garrett are a good partner of mine.
Yep.
We've run Garrett's on all our cars, and we love the product.
Garrett's doing a lot in that space at the moment, trying
They are. If you typically look at what other cars are doing, there's precision, there's multiple turbos. You've got Harch Chargers, you've got HPT, and look, Harry, all these people are actually great friends of mine and have been for over the years, and they've all got great products. But for us, the reliability, like we haven't junked turbos. We don't junk Garrett turbos. We've never had that problem.
We just want to know how big the turbo is.
That's
mate.
what I was just about to ask. Like,
Yeah.
what size?
Well, I don't know. They'll be big. Whatever the
To
biggest
go
I
at
can
490,
get,
they're going to need to be big.
they will. Yeah, and they might not even be the first pair that go on it.
Yeah.
We might be changing them down the track. So
It's crazy because after now watching Pro Mod race in the States and understanding it a bit more and seeing the consistency that they're getting out of the chargers,
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like them centrifugal chargers now.
Yeah.
And what they're doing with them, the field is so tight. And the word consistency really means that in that sort of class. It's
I
insane.
was speaking to Paul Mahoya yesterday about the Harch charger. He was trying to tell me to do it for my car. He goes, you have to service them once every 200 runs. He goes, before you should service a Pro charger once every 16 runs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they've come a long
Because
way.
they have
They've
200
come a long
runs
way.
of servicing. By the time you service it, you get in your crank anyway.
Yeah.
Don't you need an engine first?
Maybe Paul has one.
Ooh, sneaky deals happening.
you will probably just not beat that at the moment in 8th mile.
No.
No,
in
no.
8th mile, that's where it is at.
Well,
at the
the
moment.
turbos have been faster.
Yeah.
So
But not as consistent.
But you're not going to get the consistency
That's right.
if you're going to race. So if you're just chasing records,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the turbo's always going to be faster, right?
The 490 is going to be.
Yeah, but man, what they've done is insane. And if you look back a couple of years ago, it was Chargers.
Yeah.
Then it went to turbos, and now it's back to Chargers. So the way that it's shifting
Everything's
back
keep
and forth,
changing.
it's hard to keep
Well,
up.
that was
but-
always the turbo technology as well back in the years, like everyone was turbonetics, and then it went from that to Garrett's, and then Garrett got back in the game, and then we have precision, and
What colour is this new car going to look like?
And it's in between a sort of shade of your pants and that top.
So it's like a salmony pink.
Yeah.
That was quick to put that colour together, man.
Someone called me that.
It's a sync colour.
It's almost like he's one of them.
No, it's going to be a
tailors.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a surprise, that colour.
Everything's a secret with you today, Cole.
Yeah, I can't
We're
let
excited.
too much
We're
out. I
excited.
mean, yeah, it's going to be a great. Look, it's got transmissions in it. We've got the top of the line M&M tranny. We put that
Turbo
in
400.
there.
All right, we
Yeah.
got something out of you. There
We've
you go.
got all the car interiors done. It needs to be wired. We need to.
What computer? Motec.
If you
Does
say
he say
Motec,
it?
I'm gonna hug you.
Does he say it?
He's a Motec guy.
Is he? Oh, well, then it's Motec.
busting. Come on, give us something.
It's Motec.
No,
It's Microtech, isn't it?
I have run Fuel Tech in my last Pro Mod car, and it was a fantastic product. And it's such a great product for anybody to use. Fuel Tech, it's really good. Motec we run on the Eclipse. We run that on that car because we need every accessory and thing you can put on it to add to it to get a sense
blow
of.
through carbies and scrapping the computer. Is that what you're doing?
Possibly, no. But
So you got-
anyway,
so you got Fuel Tech.
we don't.
He's got Fuel Tech.
Fuel Tech is on the map, but Motec is also on the map.
I
But
haven't ruled anything out yet.
you know,
both.
I like.
One for each
Well,
turbo.
we run Motec and Fuel Tech in my Eclipse, so it's
Alright.
we run Fuel Tech ignition, and so. But look, they're all great products. It's just what's going to suit us to what we need to get done.
And who will be working on this car yourself? Have you got a team put together?
So my same team that I've had for 20 odd years, so Blaze, Pete, my boys, all our normal, Kelly works on the cars, all of our normal crew will run those cars. Yeah. We've got, there's a bit of a comeback. So my youngest boy is going to actually get back into my Datsun Ute, the one that Kelly was driving. So he's going to start driving that. Jet's VL is getting done, so his will be finished probably at the end of this year. And then once we run a 5 in the Eclipse, that's probably going to get parked for a little bit. And then we'll focus on the Pro Mod.
You should bring the Pro
it
Mod
still
out for
blows my
Jembo.
mind that Kelly drove a
how
top
good is
fuel
it?
car. by the
Hard.
way.
Yeah.
It still absolutely blows
It's
my
just been
mind.
quicker than everyone put
Yeah.
together.
Yes. Yeah.
That Eclipse 601.
6000.
Every time, innit?
Yeah.
You should bring both that and the Pro Mod to Queensland, Jembo.
The Eclipse will be there, but the Pro Mod won't be ready.
Can you at least put
I
it
can't
on
make
display?
it ready.
You like paint that at least, put it on display. Just
No.
some sort of colour.
No.
I could.
Yeah, I know.
I could, but there's a lot happening.
It's cool that more V8s are entering the chat and that there's some new cars coming out.
V8's the way to go. Like, just look at Frank's run that he just done.
What about
Just look at it.
What?
Tire shook, everything.
we don't like
off
the,
it.
we don't like
Fucking
easy.
70s.
Us,
Then he went a
us import
570.
guys don't
Yeah,
like
cruising
easy. We
at 261.
we want to go home absolutely knackered and spewing.
Jamboree is a sport compact product. You know what I mean? And look, we do get pushback from, let's call them keyboard warriors, whatever you want to call them. We get pushback from people about that. Why do you have V8s at your event? Why do you do that? We didn't come here to watch V8s. Things change, evolution, stuff changes. If we just relied on our original sport compact team of cars, we wouldn't have 100 cars that enter our event. We'd have 40 cars.
Yeah.
And you can't put a big event on the size that we do
With
just
just
for a
40
show
cars.
of 40 cars.
Yeah.
So we bring the entertainers, we provide the dance floor,
You're
the dancer
impartial,
girls
and
arrive.
that's great. Great for
You
the
know,
sport. We're
it
all
is,
about
and but we care very much about where our core model is, and it is sport compact. It's Street 289, it's Street Compact, it's all our radial cars, classes. We're not into 8 mile product, it's a quarter mile product, and that's all we focus on.
Yeah.
What a burnout. Guys, it's all happening behind us.
That's,
How good is this spot?
For Kinos, it's his first time out in 12 years in the
No
L100.
way.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
knows
a
how to
while.
put on a
yeah.
show.
Yeah, but no, other than that, going good. Obviously we're going to Calder Park. Not Calder Park. We're going to Victoria Motorsport Park. So with the boys down there, they've been pumping a lot of time and money into that venue. So we're really excited to go down to
We're
Heathcote.
talking
and run.
about a Jamboree event down there.
Yep, 17th of October this year.
All right, cool.
So we are in at down at Heathcote,
And when's Adelaide?
and Adelaide is not on the cards for this year.
Okay, so you're switching it to Melbourne this time
Yeah.
around. Okay.
Is that Rika's track?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Mad.
And the Subolics, the boys down there. So all of them have been working enormous hours.
They've been living there. I was speaking to
they-
Rika
they
yesterday night, and
basically,
then I go,
yeah.
we've been living at the track because we go
They've been
there
staying
Monday, come
there,
back Friday.
working. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. I've seen
Brutal,
some
love
photos
that.
and videos. They've been really pumping it up.
Yeah, that'll
and
be
it's
sick.
great to see. So that'll be at the end of in October. Brisbane event is obviously moved a bit earlier in August now, 6, 7, 8, I think we are of August.
Oh, hectic.
3 days of testing.
It's always been August.
It's always been in August, but it was
late.
always at the end of August.
Okay.
So now it's just brought forward a little bit.
So hopefully it's a bit cooler.
We had a conflict with V8 supercars, so we had to do multiple discussions with that. 2 events just can't feasibly happen on the same day, the size of them.
Have you ever thought about changing it completely to allow for better weather? Because it does get really hot, eh?
When?
Jambo time,
Brisbane?
Queensland. Yeah.
No, it's not hot up there. That's why we have it in August, because it's still cool.
That's
it's quite nice,
pretty
yeah.
hot, man.
It was pretty hot last time.
Maybe,
it's cold
maybe in the middle of the day, but
Yeah,
it's cool
in
in
the
the
day.
morning. It's cooler at night, which everyone's expected that.
Yeah.
If you're going to run a Brisbane event, you're going to run a Sydney event, a Brisbane event, and a Melbourne event with this type of product, and then everybody else throws their other 2-bit events in the middle of all that, you got to spread it out.
We're pretty packed in.
You know what I mean? Like, realistically, Jamboree really could just run with a Brisbane event, you know what I mean? But we've got a lot of support down here. We've been running here for 25 years in Sydney. We love coming here. A lot of our bases race the bases here in Sydney. But again, Brisbane is the product. It's always been a big one. We put a lot into that.
Can't wait for it.
It might be a bit cooler this time, mate, because it's a little bit earlier in
Yeah,
August.
that's what I was saying. Hopefully, because
We'll see how
look
that
in the private box we're
Yeah.
cool. So
Yeah.
just make sure you lock that up for us again.
Yeah,
this year,
all right,
please.
all right, we'll do.
That's our
Best sunset ever, though.
Yes.
yeah.
But we work we have a huge whiteboard at work, and it has the whole month on it. You go there and all the events, so Kenda, NDRCs, World Time Attack events, Grudge Kings, whoever events are on, Power Crews, roll racing events, we have to look at all of them and go, where's the clash, where can we put it, where do we slot in? And you know, we've been around the longest, so it's generally quite good Brisbane because everyone moves around us, apart from V8 supercars. So but we've moved for them to let them run on our weekend. And
Oh, look, man, like I said, it's always my favourite time of the year. When Jambo Sydney starts, it's sort of like
Starts
the
racing.
beginning of the racing season for us here in
and
Australia.
you're right, it is for Sport Compact. It definitely is.
Yeah.
It's a good time. Everyone gets pumped up. They got goals, and that's why we do the announcements here, and we put all the posters around. Lets everybody know what's coming up, so they can prepare for it. Staff, holidays, sponsors, partners, whatever you've got going on, everyone can get ready for the next event. So.
Yeah. So
How
you can
good is it
tell
to
it's gonna
start your
warm up.
racing season of losing a bet to me today?
I wasn't there, so it doesn't count.
Tom's got the video.
I wasn't there.
He's got the video
Was
of the
I
race.
there? Was I on the start line? No.
You lost.
I can't confirm. Nor
You
did
lost
I.
2 days in a row.
No, I didn't. that technicality yesterday had nothing to do with me.
And you lost. That's what it was. Going at Motec.
The bet was the grudge between the boys from last podcast.
Yeah, the Barrow boys.
Barrow boys,
the 2
yeah.
years.
Anthony and
Oh,
Alex.
I
Why
did
they
see
got
He
that.
that
wanted
right.
to back the Motec Ute,
Yeah.
and I backed the Heltec Ute. Guess what happened?
You wanted to back the Motec Ute first.
I wanted to, but then he goes, nah, blah, blah. Anyway, him and Shane T argued over it. I go, have it. I'm back in the Heltec one. The Motec spun. Traction didn't work. So I win.
Yeah. Again, I wasn't here, so I can't tell you if that really happened. So.
Tom, you have that on video, Tom?
No.
Yeah, you do. Thanks, Tom.
See? No evidence.
Okay, you
Sorry.
was running with the camera.
We can rerun it. Maybe we can make them rerun it if you like. Seeing that I'm here now.
They might have a rerun.
They
Go
might have
ahead,
a
go and put some
But
money
pay
on
your
it. You'll
first
get
2
them out
bets,
there.
and then we'll go to the third.
What do you
Maybe we
mean?
can make
Because you
that
lost
happen.
twice.
Yep.
Yeah, so look, it's starting to ramp up the season. You can see that it's obviously sort of at the end of the season in America, and you know TX2K just passed, and there was some crazy shit that happened there. You know, you seen the import radial record get broken, and then you saw the radial record get broken again.
Yeah.
And just to think that, you know, they're going 580s on a radial in the States is absolutely insane. You know, they're keeping up with our pro mod imports. So pretty.
Oh, we'll
it's
get
pretty
it
epic.
here. We'll get it back over here.
Yeah, look,
There'll be cars that'll get it back.
Look, we haven't tried to do a radial car that goes a 5.
no, there has not been many radial
You
cars
can't say a
competing in that
GDR is
space.
trying compared to what they're trying to use.
There is a Mac Daddy coming up. Maybe that'll go fast.
Yeah. Will that go race, you think? Or?
I don't know. Maybe
Hacienda.
it almost raced today.
Right,
almost.
at the moment, the owners like show and shine.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
right.
hopefully you can give them the trophy for
Okay.
best trim or something.
Yeah, all right.
I'll take it.
I'm
I'll
copying
take
some of the
it.
blame there for not hurrying up with the
So I'm
flywheel
staying
and
quiet here because, you know, I had some delays, but I'm not going to throw people under the bus. But it's
we-
no excuses. No
The
excuses.
car's here.
Yeah.
The car's here.
What was it,
The car
delay?
made it. And the car had to get dialed between then and now.
The delay?
And it's not, so.
It was a flex plate.
Is that the same problem he had last time?
No, we got it a bit faster last time, but he had someone on his case abusing him every morning for it, where I was a bit more unrelentless this time.
Alex Biron was still abusing me every day on this one, but we had to make some changes to make sure that the flex plate could take 3,300 horsepower, and it's taking up 12,000 RPM. And ring gear off the old one wasn't designed for that. It was a stock one because we did it in a hurry. So this time we sort of designed a new sort of tongue and groove to stop it centrifugally blowing up. So we know it's going to be fine, but you know, when you're talking flex plates, you can't rush it. Someone's legs are going to be in the way. It's like, it's a safety thing. We've done it right now. We need to do a whole heap of testing. It's going to take a while to get that car right. And it wasn't going to happen probably within a week or two of racing at Jambo. So, you know.
So what are you saying? You need a trophy for some sort of award?
No.
Yeah, look, I'll even take it in the shape of an eggplant. That'll be a great looking trophy. All right, I'll cherish that. So, can you make me a CNC eggplant?
Yeah, we can do that.
Actually, I've said on it. It's going on my desk at work, mate.
It'll be fucking ugly.
It'll give you motivation every day.
100%. Just walk in and go, fuck it, let's go track. Now, look, these guys have got almost unlimited track time over there. They've been racing, you know, that white rice car for a very long time, and they've been very consistent in pursuing that record. So you can't take that sort of model and compare it to no one else racing. And to be honest with you, there isn't many other 275 cars in the States racing in that class or racing for that record. So
in a car in that chassis.
It's sort of being in a league of your own and sort of doing what you need to do.
I've done the US for probably the last 20 years of events. I've been probably 15 times to World Cup finals. I've raced in Orlando. I've been to multiple NHRAs. I've been to Lights Out. I've been to all those. You still can't compare that whole US market to our country. Doesn't matter if we got the best of everything.
No,
it's still going to be
best population. I think the amount of races they have there is probably the same amount as people we have in this country. So you're not comparing apples to apples. 100%.
You go to the population of Florida alone is bigger than Australia.
Yeah,
that's one.
Have you watched a 4-lane race event happen?
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
Yeah,
I haven't.
4-lane in NHRA is cool. Funny car, fuelers, definitely good to watch.
Sick.
Yeah, in 4 wide.
It's on the hit list.
Yeah.
One day.
One
Pretty
day.
cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Track.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
You can just go whenever you
Build
want.
one, you bitch.
Yeah. Sell your promo or donate.
Done.
So there you go. We've got some
you get
money.
your own little gold star at the front.
No, I was going to make myself a fake Tom slip at the end of it anyway.
You're going to get the star and when you walk in.
Yeah, an eggplant. An eggplant. Trophies, everything sorted, ready to go.
Start doing the trophies.
Yeah, look, I'm excited for the rest of the season. I think it's going to ramp up now here and overseas eventually. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Since racing started, the crowds came back.
Yeah, that's good. We've got a crowd.
I think we'll pick up a bit by the
it'll be
evening.
It's Saturday morning. Everyone's like soccer, footy, whatever.
The other thing too is with Sydney, no one wants to sit in the sun. When you got shade, why would you sit in the sun?
Yeah,
you can sit in the shade.
No, definitely. Yeah, look, you know, this is one of the, if not the best event that we have in Sydney that gets put on for us. We are
in Australia.
We're very strapped for events, and I think sort of that needs to something needs to happen. The track's trying with their Friday Night Lights event to try and bring races in more regularly. So hopefully, you know, this new push and movement to make drag racing great again.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what's happened, right? It's died, and it needs to come back. Not just in terms of races, but in terms of the crowds wanting to come watch it.
Yeah.
You know?
Again, it's a hard market everywhere. You know, you'll probably find out later on there's some concert on tonight, or there's something soccer game on, or there's something going on. It is a different market, Sydney. We've got a lot of roll racing, as we know, which is a great product. It's different to drag racing. It's a different product. It's a new flavour, so that draws a lot of people. A lot of people go to that. A lot of people come back to drag racing. A lot of people leave dragging racing. It's different everywhere. I'm not scared of our product or what we do. We have a great product. Jamboree is fantastic. We have great partners. We've got a lot of new partners that have joined us today for the first time, and seeing their faces and watching what's new about the product today is fantastic for us. So they're not small companies. They're great entities that have joined in, and they'll bring more to the sport. And we need to get more corporate. We need to get bigger partners on board because that helps financially. Everything's going up, expenses, hire venues, track preps, all the services that we have. It's not cheap to run an event. It's very expensive to run an event.
Helps to get a big American company to back it up. Well done with Summit Racing. That's fantastic for the sport.
Yeah, we've got great partners, and that's why I travel every year over to the US, because we meet up with our partners and they are fantastic. And that is what my partnership program with my partners is I want to backfeed. So Super Cheap Auto Trade is a new product that we've got on, is a new partner that's come on today. So I'm taking them around, introducing them all to the workshops. So everybody goes, oh, we know about Super Cheap, but we didn't know that Super Cheap had an auto trade division. So that's like your Bursons, your Repcos and all that. So they're here today now going around. I've just taken them into all the workshops and they're going.
I didn't even know that. That'd be useful. Yeah.
And they are offering great prices, and the stuff that they're offering, and they're doing 25% discount coupons today. So
Hook us up, mate.
yeah, they're doing really good. Yeah. So these are the types of partners that we want to get involved, and we backfeed them through, whether it's now up in Brisbane where we've got Oceano, one of our corporate
There's
partners.
the Civic that just broke that 7
Oh yeah,
record.
first in the sevens from.
Is that a K series? Do you know?
What,
Oh,
in the world
it has
or
to
here?
be, I would think, yeah.
What's the fastest front-wheel drive Civic in the world?
Well, that's the
Ooh,
fastest
that's
one in Australia
it's
now.
a 6, I think. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
I think they run 6s.
And that's been a World Cup finals, the fast ones, yeah.
Yeah.
They're huge
Fantastic
overseas,
car.
man.
They are
They're
huge, yeah.
Yeah, everyone loves them overseas.
huge, man.
Yep.
Why?
In America,
Well,
It's their jam.
it is their
what they
jam.
want.
everyone
But
grew
you
up
know
on
what?
them.
We had a
It's
very
like GTRs
strong.
for us.
We had a strong Honda front-wheel drive package 15 years ago in Jamboree, but they break. They
yeah.
break, and I think guys just lost
So what does he want?
interest in it.
That just went a 7.
Won a 7. Pretty fast for a front wheel drive, man.
Sick.
Well, all right.
Well, team, you know what?
Thank you very much. We're not going to hold you
phone's
up too
going
much.
Burko.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
it.
much, guys, and thank you to everyone.
We're gonna
Thank
go
you
watch
for always
some
having
racing.
us. And
Yeah.
I guess we'll redo this in Queensland.
We will reconvene in Queensland.
100%.
We'll book
Tom
it in. We'll
loves
get it
bringing
happening.
his camera gear on the plane.
You tell Tom bring one camera and it's a couple of
There's
mics.
11 of them.
He brings 15 cameras. There's 3 not set up over there. I don't know why.
Make sure if you haven't booked or if you have not ready to go to Jambo Queensland this year, get booking because that stuff sells out real
Oh,
fast.
yeah.
Accommodation is a problem.
Hire a car,
everything. So it is the best event of the year.
Especially the after party on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
It's going to be
That's
hectic.
going to be huge.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting that on, bro. That's epic.
Anytime, bro. I can't wait till you drive your hire car.
I'm steering clear from you. I'll see you.
Colin, thanks
Well
a lot,
done.
man.
Thank you,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Josh.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Tom.
guys. We'll
Good
keep
work.
it short
Thanks,
this
man.
one and
Thanks,
wrap
bro.
it up.
See you, buddy.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you.
All right.
Against us, get you out the way. Go hard, it's the only way to play. Let me say, I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Who can do it better? I'm a go-getter. I'm a trendsetter. Hey, look, they keep calling me, could you ride this beat, look proudly? Okay, it ain't no problem. See, I can mold this thing like pottery.
All right, so round 3 of qualifying is about to kick off. 2, 3. Yeah. So let's see how it goes, and I think after this, eliminations will begin, and we're well into the actual event and knockouts. So everyone's going to be dialing their car in as best they can at this point for the rest of the night. That's all they've got, this one shot. Fucking hell. Ask for the devil and it shall appear. I think it just said, I came out of the ladies' toilet. We just want to know why you were in the ladies' toilet. Show your underpants. Got a G-stick under control. Look at the wheelie bars set at different heights on this car.
That'll be a win to Gina. Wow, so I might look down and look at 60.
Wow.
106 for Gina.
Wow.
109.
Jay's crossed the centre line and speared it back, so
wheelie bar setup works though. I was trying.
Who knows, maybe they were counterweighting it?
Yeah.
Well, another RB with a clutch in it. I must admit, it is the way to go. So let's see if the clutch makes a difference. I think this car's had a side drive, a 400, and now a clutch in it. So if my bet was on what would work the best out of them all, it'd probably be this application. So it'll be interesting to see how dialed in they can get this thing, but you're gaining a lot more power with the clutch. So.
Not bad. Made some noise.
589, 242.
It's going faster.
It's cute.
It's good.
It's cute.
I thought Turbo would go a bit quicker than he had a good launch.
Yeah, I don't know what
Must
happened
have
there.
got off it.
Another RB versus 2J matchup.
Yep.
And again, clutch versus converter. So pretty fucking cool, eh?
Yeah.
This is what we want to see in America. We want to see consistent RB 2J lineups.
100%. Wow. He just took out half of the centre.
Yeah,
That was a bit wild.
that was really wild.
That Queen Street car starting to get up a bit though.
Yeah, I think they both crossed to someone.
I think I did.
I think one crossed and another one crossed into it.
That was just easy, wasn't it?
They're gonna stop?
So easy. Straight as a die. 250 mile.
Nice. Wow. That's sick, bro.
Awesome.
That is epic. 571.
7-1.
006 tree. Wow.
Goes all right, doesn't he?
That's sick.
Benny 2J against VL God RB.
Yeah, I don't expect anything less. It didn't even have CO2 or nitrous. It took forever to come up.
I'm taking big shots. Just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6-spot. Pissed off, but I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. Just stop where I'm driven, no pit stops. This hot, I ain't playing like a 6-spot. Pissed off, but I told him this a chip shot. I ain't missing cause you know I'm taking big shots. I just left, but you know I'm coming back though. And you know I don't play by my rags though.
Mr. Rika, good to see you, brother.
Likewise. Good to be back here.
Yeah,
been a while.
it's good to be at an event in Sydney and see people from interstate, especially ones that have just put on a cracker event themselves, man. The Tough Streeter event in Melbourne didn't get a chance to make it down, but from what I saw and heard, it was absolutely epic.
Yeah, thanks, man. It was a good day. So we had a massive turnout, and we added a few new aspects to it with roll racing and some drifting and on-track stuff. So it was good. Yeah, the weather was good and the people turned out, so it was great.
Yeah, man. Look, to get that kind of a crowd, what was it, like 30-something thousand?
Yeah, I think it was about 35,000.
That's crazy.
Throughout the whole day. So
wow,
people were coming and going, but yeah, I think we had about 35 through the gate.
People were saying that there was like traffic back to the highways and stuff.
Yeah, so this year was a lot better flowing than last year. Like there were still delays getting in, but nothing like there was last year.
Yeah.
So we had better plans in place and that, but yeah, it was huge. When you've got that amount of people coming into one venue, there's always going to be some sort of delay, but no, it was good.
Now, whatever you've done, you're doing it right, and I actually can't wait to get to the next one. And maybe the scene needs people like you, man, to put these kind of events on, because it's needed, right?
Oh, for sure.
The scene's starving, man.
It really is, especially down in Melbourne. We've sort of been deprived of this sort of stuff, so it's good, and to have the support of you guys and Precision Racing, Cultura, Matux, Gas Racing, all those guys coming down, it was awesome. It just made it really good. So.
Yeah, it's everyone getting together. Hey, bro, how are you? Yeah, it was epic, man, to see, and obviously to see you, do something a bit out of the box for yourself. That's different, and then you're jumping out of these door cars and you're breaking records and hey boys, and doing all the crazy stuff that you did in America.
Yeah.
And then to buying a track. That to me is the best part. So what happened there? How did that even come about?
Oh, look, it was a bit of a process. So we were in talks for over 12 months. More so Wally Sabolic. So he was just chatting with Kelly, who was the previous owner, and just went through the process. I was over it, to be honest. Like, it was drawn out, and I didn't think we were going to get it. And then Wally just kept at it, and got there in the end. And we got it settled January this year, and we started works out there straight away. So we've been going hard. We've just asphalted the whole pit area, so it's pretty close to the same size as here now at Sydney Dragway, the pit area. So we've asphalted all that. We're just redoing all the amenities, and we've pretty much started from a clean slate. We've got power in, water in, into the pits. Yeah, we're really excited. Like to have events like Jamboree booked in October. Grudge Kings have locked in a day. Drag Challenge, Strength Machine Drag Challenge is going to start and finish there. IHRA Pro Mod. Plus, to be able to do our own festivals there with Tough Streeters Festival. It's going to be endless what we can do out there. It's exciting.
Man, it's sick, and it's sort of like a vibe of what's happened in America with Cletus and Victor Alvarez teaming up to buy, Bradenton.
Yeah,
that's an iconic track, just like Calder is, and to be able to say that you own a piece of history, it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see how we go, but we're really excited, and for us being racers, we can work with promoters and other racers to get the track to where we need it to be, and it should be good. Hopefully get some.
Man, I think you're going to do awesome. I think you're making the right moves, making the right sounds, and it always hits different when it's coming from a racer or it's coming from someone that is so heavily invested in the scene. Like you're not just some guy that's trying to put on a promotion or trying to make $1 out of it. You're fully invested. You've got your own businesses that make you your money, and this is obviously something that's about passion and and drive. So you can't beat that, right? So man, it's exciting, and I'm excited for it, and I think everyone needs to sort of look at what you're doing and follow suit, because the track here, for example, is trying to modernise and get with, the times to make things a bit better. And I think that's something that they're starting to understand and work with other people and the racers and promoters and everyone else. So make drag racing great again.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. So I think that's the biggest thing. If we all work together and we can make it great again. So
100%.
Awesome. So.
And I heard maybe for a bird that you might be heading back to the States again sometime soon.
Potentially, in December. So we'll see how it all pans out. But I'm pretty keen to get back over to the States and do some racing and it's something we loved doing last year. And look, it's been great being back in Australia as well, racing in our home country. But there's just something about the States too. Like it's awesome. So we'll see how we go.
100%. Well, man, as always, it's a pleasure to talk to you and have you on, and I'm sure we'll get you on the podcast again sometime soon before your next event.
That'd be good.
And just keep doing what you're doing, man.
Done. Cheers.
Good to see you, bro.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Hello. I'm missing that side.
Nice. A bit of alcohol. More alcohol?
All right, we're out here with Mr. Jay Sadek himself. This guy is, I'm a fan of Jay myself. I always have been. He's not just a humble, nice guy, but he's come up through the scene the right way. His dad's, put him behind the wheel at a young age. There's some crazy videos out there of that happening at a young age. Yeah. And he's driven cars and worked his way up to where he's at. And he's one of the shining stars of this scene. And he's proven that with what he's been able to do and achieve. And it's amazing to see young talent like this come up, and that's the future. It's funny, Jay called me the other day and said to me, hey, what's the camera that you're using over in the States to put on the helmet? I love the view and I want to get one. So I got him onto Tom and we sent the link, and he got it thinking, Matt, he's gonna have some good footage for himself. And it's good to see people starting to want to get some content and do all that 100%. Stuff. Little did we know that was going to capture one of the craziest moments I've seen. Talk us through what happened and how it led to it, and then how you felt and everything, because I seen it and I was like, whoa, like to even think about reacting the way that you did that fast, getting it back on, I would have just hit the brakes and probably hit the wall again, So tell us, like, how did you feel?
Look, it was pretty crazy, man. Like all day we've been battling the car. It's been spinning through the first two qualifiers. We then went on to round one of eliminations. I've taken off, the car's spun. I've gotten back on it, because obviously we need to try to win our rounds. As I've clicked second, obviously more power's come in, and I've went to correct the car. And as I've corrected the car, the steering wheel's actually come off. So I quickly tried to put it back on, and I just got it on and swerved right, because I was racing Gina. So lucky, man. It could have been a lot worse.
Did you even have time to gather an emotion or a distress signal or become overwhelmed, or was it just reaction? Because the way that you did it and moved that fast, it's like second nature, man.
Look, honestly, you got to get straight into it, because if you got to think about it, right? Someone's potentially coming at you. What do these cars go now? 200 mile per hour. Yeah. Mate, it's scary. So you just got to prepare yourself for that, quickly put it on there, and I literally just hooked it right. I've done it as quick as I could, but it was quick enough.
Man.
So we got it out of there.
Crazy. That was, so you're going to see the footage, and again, you could hear this story and be like, oh yeah, cool. But when you watch it, it's freaky, and the way that he handled it is epic. And that's why I say that this is the great, like he's one of the greats at the moment in drag racing in Australia, and if not the world. We put him in a seat in America, I think he'll do amazing. He's got the goods of what it takes to not just drive a fast car, but to be a racer. There's a big difference. Yeah, a lot of people can just race a clock, but he can race a tree, can race an opponent, and he can win races. So, Jay, as always, man, I've always got the utmost respect for you, and I love what you do.
Thank you very much.
And I look forward to the future with you, man. And just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
That's racing.
That is racing.
That's racing.
The car drives itself. He done it on purpose.
Like you said, he had his cornflakes, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%.
There you go. Well, hopefully we can get these guys on the podcast as well, because I'd love to hear the stories from both of them.
We're overdue.
And get them on and hear all the, Sam's got some crazy stories himself, so we
100%.
definitely want to hear all about them. But good luck with the rest of the event.
Thank you, bro.
And be safe.
Carry your daughter. You can drive the car, no steering wheel. Carry your daughter, mate.
Yeah, that's not second nature.
No.
All right, bro. Good luck.
Thank you, bro.
Thanks,
Thank you very
man.
much.
Thanks a lot.
I don't even know what we're doing.
I think what's happening now is that I think it's knockouts. I don't know. I don't even know how it works from here. So we're not
Eliminations.
eliminations. So I think everyone's coming now with the A game. See what happens from here.
Drove the shit out of it. It's good.
Zeus versus Queen Street. I heard about you.
Throw me a bone and
Fuck you, Tom. You love me.
Not bad. Close, but no cigar.
very good clutch setup on that car. It's giving you enough power now.
Consistent.
One of them sounded like they were misfiring in the deep end. I don't know which one though. But one of them sounded like they...
Listen, when he wants to race me, bring your car back to Sydney. Bob, shot fired!
Catch me first.
Shot fired!
Catch me first and then I'll come back.
He been that hard, bro.
And 463. It was a pretty healthy lap. Half track, but he's gone the full Ricky body there.
You're gonna need a big box.
963 off the hit. What's it feel
Wow.
like? You are getting
Fucking fast bump, man.
That was fast.
And it hit the
Moves off
wall
the mark, bro.
hard.
Did he say a 963?
It's going to be
I think
hard.
he went a 963.
That was a big hit. He's going to be pretty
That's racing.
upset.
That's racing.
It is racing.
It's unfortunate. It's a fucking fast car, but I'll tell you that, man.
Fast car.
The way that thing is moving and taking off and leaving the line, it's fucking fast.
It's not fucking around.
When that thing goes A to B, it's going to be a fucking fast car, man. Gangster. Consistency, bro.
Yeah, man.
He's been doing that all fucking day.
On rails all day.
Amazing. Well done, Frankie.
race.